Alright. I haven't played Taliyah in like 2 years, but now
Ever?
I played her when she came out, but now I gotta play 100
attention for even less time.
now I gotta play 100 games of her.
Why?
Horse, I think.
Oh, my balls itch.
But so Damon, to answer your question,
Controller?
back in the day, like I'm talking like 2 friend groups ago, I was at one point challenged to do 50 games in a row of Udyr. No, of Rumble. That's how I got my first M7 actually. So
Challenge out Taliyah?
yeah, so I literally just rolled a random champ, and it was Taliyah, and it's gonna be 100 games this time.
Jesus, you're
I'm
playing 100 games of Taliyah.
Yep, and I'm gonna do it on my
I
stream
would
too.
rather play 1 game of Russian roulette than play 100
Yep.
games of Taliyah.
Yep,
dude.
it's gonna be 100 games. I'm gonna do it on my stream as well. And if somebody donates, they can continue my streak.
Listen,
Alright, I'm tired of it. I want more people to try less appreciated champions. To preface this video, I'm currently doing a 100 games challenge on my Twitch stream for Taliyah. People can donate to increase the total amount of games, and I'm currently up to game 26 out of 105. This is what spurred this video. On my stream, I had several people hop in chat and go, "Oh geez, I forgot Taliyah existed. What does she do again?" That's depressing. No champ should be forgotten in such an influential and powerful beacon of the gaming community. Many things in League will be immortal in my opinion. The gameplay loop of spawn, farm, kill, loot, win, the influence of cosmetics and skin culture, bringing people together across countries, and why, in this sea of unique and exciting characters, why not Taliyah? It's not often that we get a happy-go-lucky, plucky hero. Usually, the champion schlocked from the Riot dev team are edgelord, samurai, robot, anti-hero, genocidal, villain, scientist, Indiana Jones, freak of nature, wizard, tragic backstory, win-shitters. Taliyah is just a young lady with a new lease on life and genuine happiness in some of her voice lines.
Oh, look, a rock. And another. And another. Every pebble holds infinite potential. Tag, you're it! So anyway, bam!
Taliyah's fun. Thematically, you can resonate with her plight and struggle with being born with some unique characteristic out of your control. Being born gay or straight, incredibly tall or short, with a too fast or too slow metabolism, with a big forehead or no forehead, or being born with the ability to control rocks. The huge weight of responsibility that she never wanted, she never desired to be the great stone weaver, and it was forced on her. I think we can all sympathize or even relate. But even if Taliyah doesn't resonate with you on a deeper level, you may still enjoy her mechanically. I will not sugarcoat it. My first day of learning her was pretty rough, as I'd only had a small amount of experience in the past when I got back into League and went, "Ooh, the Earthbender girl? I love Toph!" And then dropped her because she felt clunky and difficult to play effectively. While this is true, it did only take me, one who I would consider a League of Legends veteran, Season 1, baby! Woo! Bring back Dominion! A day to get a basic understanding of her kit. Just the basics to be able to play the game. Nothing crazy like predicting enemy movements before casting your ultimate, or buffering your W or E for the quickest combo, or even saving a teammate from a lane away with your ultimate. You'll quickly learn that stuff like remembering that you can auto during your Q, even though it doesn't look like you can, and it's totally scuffed, aren't that difficult. The skill ceiling is escalating rapidly on a SpaceX shuttle as we speak, but her skill floor is only slightly above sea level. Not exactly Malphite level of easy, but also not a Phelios level of complicated. And I'm not going to go into greater detail revolving her kit today. I may do a future video for that. But I would summarize Taliyah as a control-y, burst, magey, mobile assassin. Yeah. Her kit kind of feels like Riot had an idea of where they wanted to go, but then somebody in upper management said no, this instead. Her rock field and displacement do akin to a control mage, but then her Q is surprisingly long range, like a poke spell, like a harassing mage. Her W and E are quick and fast and do insane damage like an assassin, but then her passive makes you want to go in the jungle, and her Q doesn't mesh with multi-jungle camps. Her ultimate is cool thematically, but just feels like they gave her a wall to fit her lore, without thinking of the practicality of a Trump-sized wall that can be flashed, hopped, or even dashed over, with a catastrophically long cooldown, and a long cast time. It is cool that you can ride it though, for escapes and chases and the like. What I'm trying to say is that her kit feels somewhat clunky, and you'll continue to feel this as you get into playing her. That doesn't mean it feels awful though. You'll pull off some crazy smooth predictions with your W and follow them up with your E to instantly kill a low health support. You'll throw a Q from max range and position your body perfectly to hit all 5 shards. You'll predict Kha'Zix's leap and half health him with an E before he even lands. You'll bump someone like Jhin with your Wahl, canceling their ultimate. This one's actually not that hard to do. There's so much potential, and she's incredibly rewarding to play. Fun too. My favorite part of Taliyah is the movement her passive offers you. I love the feeling of surfing around the map at Mach 5 and catching other lanes off guard. I love the feeling of hitting a wall from the river and turning a fight for your top laner, or even your jungler. There's so many options for you with your playstyle and itemization even. It wasn't until I was 8 games in that I tried branching out into other lanes. And let me tell you, I really feel like Taliyah's potential skyrockets in lanes other than jungle. In mid, she makes the perfect harasser, able to shove in the wave and roam effortlessly across the map, utilizing her passive and ultimate. You counter so many mid laners because her E punishes movement and your W prevents ganks. Even as an APC in bot lane, my friend Mo and I were able to pull off some hilarious combos like Pike Taliyah or Thresh Taliyah. You can pull people through your E and guarantee tons of damage. I also highly recommend learning her in mid or top because it's a solo lane, and if you mess up because you're learning the champion, it won't directly affect your entire team like messing up in jungle. I believe jungle Taliyah is still reliable and can be very good at a high level, but her counters are strong and the jungle is so unsafe right now that she is much stronger in mid or bot lane. She's got a few skins, but Pool Party is clearly superior and stands out amongst the others, with some great animations and banger chromas. There's a ton of new items you can build because Riot's trying to add more support for casters again, and she can build many of them effectively. I personally like the ingenious Hunter Electrocute build utilizing Everfrost and Zhonya's and Rylai's. Super fun, huge damage, a lot of slows. Kinda pisses people off. And the sky is the limit. Taliyah is a fun, engaging, and incredibly unique champion in a culture where developers are running out of ideas and whales will fork over any amount of money for a 50th Lux skin. I believe you can live out your earthbending dreams and become the great stoneweaver you were meant to be. And even if you don't, I can guarantee that the first good wall or that first WE kill combo will feel amazing. Please give Taliyah a try. You won't regret it.